portends economic value for the nation in the long run, then we need to, people are crying, and we need to feel the effect of the government immediately.
So you spoke about the president delegating duties to maybe ministers or even a vice president, but we haven't seen any of that communication in some of the many visits that the president has made out of Nigeria. Would you say maybe this last time it's attributed to the fact that it was called a working visit or a working vacation, working holiday is what he called it? What are the implications there if he chooses to run Nigeria from outside the country?
Well, ordinarily, that's an intelligent question, and you have pretty much captured the pulse of the people. Because the truth of it is that if you say that it is a working holiday, there is, and considering the work ethics that we have now, people work hybrid, people work remotely. The governance of a nation cannot be done remotely. We need you to be on ground. I'll give you an example of security situation. Yes, of course, you have capable chief of army staff, you have security people, but if you are on ground, people see you, that the president has visited these areas, it sends a stronger message that the government is serious about these issues. If there are disasters, that the president is on ground, people would understand it. But by the time that half of the year you are on the plane, you are out of the country, it doesn't portray seriousness and handling these matters as effectively as it ought to be done. So what I would say is that, yes, it can work, working visit abroad. But what happens to your office in Abuja? What are you doing abroad? What work are you doing from a distance that cannot be done in Nigeria? Well, except there are other reasons why he has to travel. That is not disclosed to the populace.
Okay, so why France? Why France is what we keep asking ourselves. How does President Tinubu's diplomatic efforts with world leaders such as Emmanuel Macron impact Nigeria's economy and security interests? Do you think there are matters of development here for Nigeria that France is perhaps maybe offering that are being discussed?
Well, if France is offering us better economic ties or security upgrade, that is yet to be seen. And like you said, over time, why France? Why France? There are other countries in Europe, there are other countries in Asia that can, of course, offer Nigeria better value as opposed to France, except there's a personal interest in France that the president is monitoring or looking at. But as it stands, from what is the public information that we have, I don't think that there's anything extraordinary that France is offering us that we can not get anywhere else.
Now, what about the visits to other countries and international summits? Do you think they contribute to Nigeria's foreign policy objectives?
Very well. The truth of it is that we cannot shy away from these foreign trips. We cannot shy away from these strategic collaborations, because no man is an island. Same way no country is an island. We need strategic involvement. We need nations. But the truth of it is that if this must happen, we must ensure that the reasons for the visit it doesn't have to be every time, but the country can actually benefit if we collaborate intelligently and ensure that there's something for the nation.
Mr. Todi Muige, thank you very much for your very intelligent input there. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.